e si riprende da dove avevamo interrotto. Andiamo a parlare prima al cacciatore e poi all'erborista. Scendiamo. Sottotitoli per favore. Vabbè, niente. Eh, Vabbè, andiamo più avanti. Ecco qua. Come fai a sapere che sono un witch?
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free.
Soprattutto l'ultima parte.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me. I beg you.
Ok.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Boh.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart.
Ecco qua.
Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
E diamo un'occhiata.
An arrow. Didn't mention this.
Faccio un corpo.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Qui c'è qualche cosa. Oh, la
See
cassetta.
that box he mentioned? Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Adesso c'è ancora un po' di expo. Madonna, salti che fanno. Qui. Ok, torniamo indietro, abbiamo raccolto quello che dovevamo raccogliere. Salve.
Oh, and you find the box?
So che mi hai mentito.
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck.
Che
No
capita.
dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hag to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better writer than you are a liar.
Pam, pam, param, pam. E qui? Ah, subito.
Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
The King of the North. Libero di andare, ma la vicina resta con me. D'accordo, va pure. Ti porto dai Nelfi Guardiani. Guarda, trasporto medico. Potevo raggiungere gli elfi e la medicina. I nostri ragazzi non hanno bisogno. Abbiamo molti malati tra di noi. Vabbè, vattene.
Fine. Go. And may you and your soldier buddies hiding in the bushes be victorious in your struggle against Nilfgaard.
You've a vile sense of humor. But you're a decent man. Here, the gold I promised.
Mi piace loro.
Use it well. Drink to the silver lilies and to Foltest's memory.
Come dici tu. Cavallo mio. Qui.
Come on now.
Missioni, come siamo messi? Missioni. Ok.
Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the...
Think those plums are weak and have it in the gut.
Questo mi sa che è l'erboristeria.
Bypass
Il barista.
Rosa.
Ok. Cambia missione. Esatto. Ok, andiamo più avanti. A questo punto.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Selena. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Capita.
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Amir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Maybe. Allora, aspetta, devo farti la pozione, devo farti. Prepara una dose di pozione della rondine. Sì, aspetta che mi sposto. Inventario, alchimia. Pozione rondine. Eccola qua.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately, but I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
Ma vendi qualcosa, vendi?
Got any jobs you want to sell?
Livello
I'll
2.
sweat and find something.
Allora, questo cos'è? 30. Questo me lo prendo e questo pure. Questo qui costa 62. Puliti puliti. Ok. Conosci una Dynamic Claire?
Ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here.
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
Vabbè. Ritorniamo alle missioni. Non c'ho nulla da fare. Allora, poi personaggi no. Diario no, meditazione. Personaggio qua. Riprendiamo questo. Attiva qua dentro. Devo potenziarla? Sì. Posso potenziarla ancora? No. Ok. Andiamo. Cavaliere. Cavaliere sì, cacciatore.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Islov just left home.
Eccolo.
You, Mislov?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Sono famoso, vero?
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form pack. Too late. Attacked another one.
Inizia.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians?
Non è troppo disturbo.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Mi sa che siamo arrivati.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to...
Grazie per la spiegazione.
Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Grazie.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp. These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Bones. Horse, dog, corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still a few months when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Andiamo al fiume. Ciao cacciatore.
Take it easy.
Ok.
Last time I lend out anything, I swear.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key.
La mia padella.
Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Before dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan.
Tutto sto casino per la padella, dai, aiutiamo.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench in his throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have. Interesting. Nothing.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
The priceless frying pan. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
Quando fisiamo un incontro devi venire. Io l'ho fatto, rischiando la vita e l'intera operazione. Sono rimasto lì ad aspettare come un coglione. Vedevo che l'esercito nilfgaardiano fosse meglio organizzato, ma tu? Riferisci a quel tuo generale che io e i miei compagni non serbiamo ancora, perciò non romperemo le negoziazioni. Ma dato che il vecchio piano è saltato, è andato a farsi fottere, stavolta sceglieremo noi il posto e l'ora del prossimo incontro.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Grazie. Allora, devo andare nel fiume.
Should talk to Vesemir.
C'è un'altra cassa che è raccolta e qui non ne vedo più altri, quindi. Ah, beh, non ci sono 92 metri, anzi 72 passi. Scusa. Allora, voglio prima vendere. Aspetta un attimo,
Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he
prima di proseguire.
Greetings.
Sì, dammi qua. No, questo livello 4 non ha poco senso con questa roba. Questa vendiamo. Questo si tiene, questo si vende. Due vabbè. Goodbye.
Take care.
Vai qua. Otteniamo gli oggetti. Usciamo quindi questo e ci prendiamo pure questo. Ok. Andiamo da Vesemir. Come missioni abbiamo finito? Lillà. Ah no.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Il grifone.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him.
Bravo.
What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Ammazza come va. Qua. Dai, vediamo qua. Prossimo video, ammazziamo i grifoni.